Alright. Hello, everybody. So, I got playing off stream last night with a buddy of mine, and I had an idea for a structure, and I wanted to, like, test it out and see how weird I can get with it. So we need a nice flat surface to build on. I did figure out, or we did have some success building it on a uneven surface, but that definitely adds a fair amount of complexity. Ooh, this is lovely. This is perfect. Okay, this is where we're going, right here. Bam. Foundation laid. Alright, so I'm gonna start with a 5x5 grid. Alright. So, things that are going to be really important are keeping everything totally even height-wise off of these pillars. So if you are operating on an uneven surface, you got to make sure that each one of these, the tops of them on the foundation that you're building, is totally even. So we're going to be building a lot of scaffolding that we can remove later. Pull that out. Ramp. No, let me do it now. Okay. So, those now become struts for so we've got scaffolding there, and we take a full log, cut it in half. Oop. Now that can be used. Hello. Okay, I think I know what I did wrong. So these guys pulled out. These two need to have something in them. So it's you're making a scaffolding and not telling the game like, hey, these two things are permanently connected. Okay, now we should be able. Yes. Get that, and that'll prop that up. Same on this side. Prop it up. Now we can remove this entirely. It might seem ridiculous at this point to have a full ramp here, but that will actually become part of the overall benefit of the structure later, because you can use these ramps to create spike strips. So that's how you're gonna like defend the sweet, sweet nectar of your base from Le Mouton. So, order of operations is very important on something like this, because it's like the game will try to figure out what you're trying to build, and it will give you like prompts. But like, you know, if you don't do it in a very specific order, the game won't give you the right prompt. So like I, you know, had before, so I'll actually demonstrate on here. If you've got that, it's going to try to prompt you to lift this up. And that's not what you want. So like in order to get, and then you can't actually remove this because that's leaning on it. So you have to kind of like do it in a specific order. So that first, then if you put the ramp on it, now it knows that that's a ramp and it won't let you lift up either one of those things. And then you can put pillars on the ends. Right? So it's all a process of like figuring out like, okay, you know, what do I do right now in order to get the game to know that like I'm trying to do this process with it. So, because I know I can make it this high, I want to see if I can make it one extra layer higher and come out another layer, if that makes sense. I also want to see if I can like not just leave it as an X. I want to see if I can turn it into a square, like a full square, like a full 3x3 platform. Because right now it's just like a one square, like 1x3 by 1x3 kind of like just cross platform. So that's where the rest of these pylons come in, is like trying to figure out if I can actually get a larger platform out of this. See, there is no way. What? Kelvin, there's so many logs over here. Just gather these logs. You don't even need to cut down trees, you dingus. What are you even doing up there? Kelvin's kind of dumb. Okay. You're gonna be all up here sitting all the time. I'm gonna take away the stool because we're not even using the stool for building anymore. Sorry, Kelvin. That's gotta go now. Destroy it. Oh no. Oh god. You ran over here to sit down? Kelvin. You know, shake your head. You just go get me logs. You don't get to sit. I don't get to sit. Not paying you to sit, you bag of slugs. Alright, thank you. Keep on going. What are you shaking your head for? Got something to say, Kelvin? You got notes? It's like, I don't like this hard work. This labor is too heavy. Alright, so we do need... So, like, okay, at this point, it's telling me, like, it's giving me a prompt that says, like, okay, you can build across here, but that's because I've got a structure up to it, and I can build over to that structure. But that would mean that I would never be able to remove this structure, which is ostensibly just supposed to be scaffolding. So I don't want to do that yet. I want to... Alright, it's already starting to give me hope that this might actually work. In which case, I'm very excited. Saw these prompts pop up. Alright, moment of truth. Let's go. We got our scaffolding out there. Up at least. One. Actually, both. But this one gets cut in half. And big moment of truth here. Oh, it's gonna let me do it. Oh, that's so good. Oh my God, guys, you have no idea how excited I am right now. Oh my God, this is so good. Okay. This is gonna, okay, this, from this moment on, things are gonna get weird. If this was a Let's Game It Out video, this would be the, please hold moment with the chipper music.
So hold, please.
Okay, now that I've got that, I wanna see, okay. Let me do it. All right. It doesn't want to let me do that part. Actually, I bet it's way simpler. I bet it's a way simpler solution. I just have to, like... Or no. Yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense. Try it again. Oh yeah, no. You go to sleep. Oh, okay. Having difficulty. Having trouble with... Okay, maybe I just need... Okay, here's what I can do. I can do this. This is smart. There. Now I've got a direct walking path. No more jumping. No more jumping from tall spots. Bam. 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 Okay. So we've proven the theory. We can go as big as we want. Can get absolutely redonkulous with construction. Just so long as there's an even plane to work on. So, from this point on, I'm just gonna tear down scaffolding and add it to the cabin up top. Mess myself up. So yeah, hopefully this was helpful. You get to see kind of the full method to the madness. It's not exactly a straightforward process. Like if you just went through and built underneath this, just squares framing it up and then tried to take those frames out, you wouldn't be able to remove the frames because they'd be viewed as structural supports. But if you do it in a very specific order and show the game like, no, this frame is just truss and this is just leaning on that truss, then you can get around those little pitfalls and actually build free upwards. And as far as I can tell, if you have a large enough space to work with, you can keep doing it indefinitely. Like I never, there were a couple of times where the game said no, and it was clear that I was I'd gone out of order of what the game needed to see logically in order to allow a move to happen. But then I went back. So a great example is I wasn't able to add one more little square off of the back here, because instead of starting with the floor of that square, I got the center square on top there made, and then I made the square, or the cube to the left of it, instead of hanging another cube off of the front. And if I'd hung another cube off of the front first, then I could have put one on either side like I did on the other side of the tower. But because I hung one of the cubes off the side first, I wasn't then able to continue outward on this. So it just confused the order of operations for the game just enough that it kind of broke the system, and I wasn't able to keep going. But knowing that now, I think I could potentially build this out indefinitely. Like, I could just, like, if I just wanted to keep on building truss and going bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, I think we could, you know, we could probably break the game. Like, completely break the game. And just, you know, like, I don't think there's a limit to how large of a structure we could fit on this foundation. Anyways, and yeah, if like I was doing last night, if you got it sorted out where, you know, this was standing next to a cliff and you were able to, you know, jump on and off of it from cliffside, that would be pretty dope too. So, just thoughts, and yeah, hopefully you dug this. I'm gonna head on out. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been, I'm gonna call it the Ziggurat. How to build a Ziggurat. There you go. That's how you build it. Alright. Peace out, guys.